What the arbitration agreement doesn't tell you. They force you into arbitration. Now they may have to pay for it. Let me tell you one thing about corporations they hope you never learn about mandatory arbitration. They put it in the fine print. They force you out of court. They take away the public courtroom. They take away the jury. And they push you into private arbitration system. Most people do not understand. But here's the secret. They have built a trap door into their own contract. I'm Kenneth. Most of y'all know me as Old Head Smitty. But I want to tell you, I filed real arbitration claims against real companies. And today I want to show you the moves they do not want consumers to understand. Here's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe arbitration is too expensive. Filing fees, administrative fees, arbitrator time, case management costs, all of it sounds expensive, enough to scare most people away before they ever file. And in many arbitration systems, the cost can be serious. But here's what they do not put in the bold print. In many consumer arbitration cases, the consumer fee is capped. That's right, it's capped. And if you can't afford it, even that cap fee, you may be able to ask the arbitrator to provide for a hardship waiver. A hardship waiver means you're asking the arbitration provider to waive your filing fees because you cannot afford it. This is very different from what most people assume, because while your consumer fees may be capped or waived, the company's side of the bill may not disappear. The company may still have to pay the remaining administrative fee. The company may still have to pay the case management fees. The company may still have to pay the arbitrator's compensation fees. So now the company has a problem. You see, they wrote the arbitration clause. They force you into that private system, but once you actually file, they may be the party required to pay the most of the cost of the system they chose. Now here's the move nobody talks about. If the company refuses to pay the arbitration fee required to move the case forward, please listen and listen closely. They may create a serious legal issue for themselves. It may support an argument that the company is in default. It may support an argument that the company breached the arbitration agreement. And in the right case, it may support asking the court to lift the stay and let the case move back forward in public court. Now, this isn't automatic. You need the contract, you need the arbitration rules, you need the fee schedule, you need the invoice, you need the notices showing who was supposed to pay, and you need a clean record showing what happened. But do not let the word arbitration scare you from doing nothing. Read the clause, identify the provider, check whether the case is treated as a consumer arbitration. Look for a fee cap. Look for hardship waivers. And find out whether the company is required to pay the arbitration costs. Because the same arbitration clause that they use to keep you out of court may force them to pay for the private system they created. That is a part they do not explain. And now, if this helped you understand arbitration and the hidden fees structure behind it, hit subscribe. I'm building a full series breaking down arbitration clause piece by piece, so you know exactly what to look for before you give up your rights. The key to all this is I went through an arbitration hearing where I actually argued online, and we both argued, and then they allowed me to present my damages. So I'm telling you, I'm not reading something and giving you an insight. I'm sharing with you what I've already went through. It took 2 hours for us to do that hearing on phone. And so I hope this helps you. I hope this allows you, if you have a claim, to be able to file a claim. Thanks for stopping by. Onk out. Peace.